Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, man, okay? We're good, man. I appreciate it. Put this right down here, man. Sure. Let's not look at your hands right now, okay? Let's not look at... Listen, Tyrone. Let's get back to tonight, okay?
This man is Tyrone Johnson, a 46-year-old ex-Marine who ridiculously fails at acting his way out of murders. He shot and killed Stephanie Willis and her 10-year-old son for the most bizarre reason. Though he claims to have shot both of them in self-defense, the truth is far from it. A family of 3 that lived happily, yet one tragic night left horrible mysteries behind. The awful truths that led to this unfortunate night come out after several failed attempts of bad acting. At 6:45 p.m. on October 21, 2018, Johnson called 911 from an East Tampa apartment. He claimed that he had shot his girlfriend and her 10-year-old son, Ricky. Tyrone's son had just passed away in 2017 through suicide. He was still mourning his son's death when he met Stephanie in South Carolina. After a year of love, the couple decided to move to Tampa, Florida, and start a family with Stephanie's 10-year-old son, Ricky.
And this video is gonna have only the 4 people that are in my family group. It's not gonna be my aunts and uncles and everybody, but I think my aunt and uncle are in this. I think they're in a few pictures. But so basically I'm first, then it's my little sister, then it's her and my dad and a little bit of my dad, and then it's my big sister and it's my mom.
Tyrone and Ricky were pretty close. Tyrone was an ex-veteran. He joined the Marine Corps when he was 22 years old and was there for the next 10 years. After losing his son a few years back to an accident, he started looking at Ryan as his own son. Tyrone was an ex-veteran and had a wonderful girlfriend and a son whom he loved dearly. No one could figure out what went so wrong that he lost all regard for his loved ones' lives, not even the detectives. Johnson claims that he had to kill Stephanie and Ryan in self-defense. However, the investigation show a completely different story. Both Stephanie and Ryan's bodies were found in the living room. Johnson claimed the incident to be an act of self-defense. Self-defense against a woman and a 10-year-old kid. As absurd as it sounds, his reactions throughout the interrogation beat everything. Later in the court, the prosecutors confirmed a very different narrative of the incident with enough evidence. After Tyrone placed the 911 call, he was arrested and brought into custody immediately. Watch how hysterical he was throughout the interrogation.
Hey, sir, I'm moving cuffs to the front, all right?
Yeah. You stand on one leg by yourself? Are you sure you're okay?
All right. This is what's going to happen, all right? I'm going to take your left hand out and put it on top of your head for me. That's it, I'm moving on top. Right in front.
Here, just have a seat, man. Go ahead and have a seat. You're good. You're good. There you go. Okay.
There you go, son.
You put your head down. And would you like any water or anything like that? No? Okay. Just breathe for me.
I'm going to fix this one for you.
So do you have any medical conditions that I need to be aware of?
I'm a veteran, sir.
You're a veteran? Okay. Tyrone, we need you to breathe for us, all right? Because if you're hyperventilating, if you fast, just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do it with me, right? Just... Okay. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, man, okay? We're good, man. I appreciate it. Deep breaths, okay? Deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tyrone, we don't want you to pass out on us, man. We need you to breathe, all right? Because if you keep breathing like that, you're going to pass out. Yeah. Just breathe in through your nose. There you go. There you go. There you go. Just breathe, man.
detective tries his best to calm him down, yet Tyrone still has a lot in store for us.
Just breathe into your nose, man. We're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through this. We are. Just breathe for me, man. Just breathe for me, Tyrone, okay? That's all we need to do right now. Breathe for me. Just breathe for me. We're good. Thank you. You got it. Tyrone, you sure you want a glass of water or something? Water? You want water? Okay. We can do that for you. Alright. Tyrone, how old are you, man? What? 42? Okay. Okay. Tyrone, let's bring it down, okay? Let's just bring it down for a second. Alright? You said you were in the Marines? Yeah? Okay. How long were you in the Marines? 10 years? Okay. Okay. What do you do for a living, Tyrone?
I was homeless, sir.
Say again?
I was homeless.
You were homeless?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you homeless right now, or were you?
Yeah, she.
I couldn't understand you. I'm sorry, man. Just do me a favor, man. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth for me. Let's try to calm it down a little bit. All right? Let's just try to calm it down a little bit, okay? I just want to have a conversation with you. Take some water, okay? Take some water. There you go. Real calm, okay? Okay.
Tyrone looks at his hands and pretends he feels guilty about what happened a few hours ago. This is just the beginning of him taking a deep dive into his own pool of bad acting. Watch what he tries next.
Put this right down here, man. Sure. Let's not look at your hands right now, okay? Not look at your hands. Tyrone, listen to me. Listen to me. Tyrone. Hear me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at your hands right now, okay? Listen. Here's what I want to do, man, okay? My name's Joe, okay? I'm a detective at the sheriff's office, okay? This is Dave. He's my partner, okay? All we want to do is make sure that you're okay right now, okay? Are you hurt?
I was trying to leave.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to that, man. But listen, right now, I want to talk about Tyrone for a second, okay? Just listen to me, man. Because I want you to. I'm going to need you to calm down because I can't understand you, and And at this point, man, Dave and I want to listen to you. Okay, we do. But right now, Tyrone, listen to me. Let's just calm it down, okay? All right. Tyrone, you told me that you were in the Marines for 10 years, huh? Okay, when did you get out of the Marines?
2003.
2003? Okay. Did you go overseas at all?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Cuban Haitian crisis.
I'm sorry, say again?
Cuban Haitian crisis.
The Cuban Haitian crisis?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did like a lot of the relief over there, stuff like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
You fought in Iraq too? All right. Well, thank you for your service. Okay? But listen, Tyrone. Keep breathing for me. Keep breathing. Okay? Keep breathing. All right? You good? You want some more water? No more water? Okay. Do you know where you are right now, Tyrone? Where are you?
Jail.
You're not in jail. You're not in jail. Okay? You're over at you're at a police station, okay? You're at the sheriff's office in one of our interview rooms, okay? Do you understand that?
The detective tries to take Tyrone's personal and medical history. It will prove to be a crucial part of this interrogation and Tyrone's defense.
Okay. All right. Listen, man. I do want to get to what happened tonight, okay? There's a couple of things I want to go over first, okay, to make sure that you're okay, all right? Do you have any medical issues? What kind of medical issues do you have?
PTSD.
PTSD?
Yes.
Okay.
Aggressive disorder.
Aggressive disorder?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you take any medications?
Yeah.
What kind of medications do you take?
Diloxetine. About six.
I'm sorry.
Six different pills.
6 different pills? Did you take those today? You didn't take those today? Okay. All right. Do you take any drugs or anything like that? Like anything that you're not supposed to take?
I haven't smoked in a long time.
What?
I haven't smoked in 30 days.
You haven't smoked in 30 days?
No, sir.
Okay, that's good. What did you smoke?
Marijuana.
Marijuana? Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, but you haven't smoked that in 30 days?
No.
Okay. Did you drink any alcohol today?
Yes.
What did you drink?
Mike's.
What?
Mike's.
Mike's?
Yes.
Like the hard lemonade stuff?
Yeah.
How many?
1, 2.
1 or 2? Okay. Are you a heavy drinker? Do you drink a lot? No? Okay. So are you feeling the effects of the alcohol at all? No? Not at all? Okay. Do you smoke cigarettes? No? Good for you. That's good, man. Okay. Tyrone, did you go to school at all? Where'd you go to school?
Buford High.
Buford High? Where's that?
South Carolina.
South Carolina? Is that where you're from?
Yes.
Cool. What brought you down to Florida?
Her.
Her? Who's her?
Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
What's her last name?
Chisholm.
Chisholm?
Yes.
Okay. Is that your girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Tyrone, I want to talk to you about what happened tonight, okay? Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you hurt or injured right now?
Just my legs, sir.
Just your leg? What happened there?
I had surgery 3 weeks ago.
You had surgery 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay. Are you medically, are you okay right now? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. All right.
PTSD and similar mental health issues are common after serving on the force, but early diagnosis and treatment often allow individuals to lead functional lives. Tyrone retired in 2003, giving him nearly 15 years to seek help. It was rather absurd for him to suddenly use his diagnosis as a shield. It raises serious questions about what he's trying to hide. The detective delves into the questioning about the murder night, but Tyrone stumbles so much it's hard for the detective to understand and move forward. Some might argue he's genuinely hurting, but this is where he fails.
I'm not going to crowd your space or anything like that anymore, okay? Tyrone, this is an awful situation, it sounds like, okay? Can you tell me what happened today?
I cooked. We had dinner.
You had dinner?
And I can't. He's not arguing.
Who's we? You and Stephanie?
I changed the TV.
I'm sorry.
I changed the TV
You changed the TV?
to football.
Okay.
And it's not arguing.
Okay.
And she was watching music.
Okay.
Because you are.
Hold on. Tyrone.
Yes.
Slow down for me. I can't understand what you were saying. What can you repeat that for me?
She said, I see why your son killed himself like a bitch. Because you were a bitch.
Okay.
And I said, this relationship is over. And I called my dad. And I said, come and get me
Okay.
in the morning.
In the morning?
I'm packing my stuff.
Okay.
And I was getting my stuff. And she began to hit me. And I fell over my knee roller. And I was trying to get my crutches so I could continue getting my stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she was going to throw the PlayStation at me.
Okay.
And I was down. I fell. She was going to throw the PlayStation at me.
Uh-huh.
She grabbed my... Stop! I can't... Stop! I'm hurt! Stop! I'm getting shit. I'm leaving. She's getting ready to throw it back out, and it came again. And I kept firing. And I went outside and said, somebody help me. My phone is off. And I went to get it back. I was trying to...
I know you were. I know you were.
I was trying to get this stuff. And she pushed me off my knee roll and I fell. I said I was leaving.
What room were you in when this happened?
In the master bedroom.
The master bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were you in the room when this happened?
I was trying to get my bag.
Your bag?
And I was on my knee roller.
You were down on your knee?
I was on my knee roller trying to get my bag.
Knee roller. Your knee roller. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one of those things to help you walk?
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand. Okay.
And she pushed me off.
She pushed you off of it?
Yeah, I was trying to get my crutches.
Okay.
And she was getting ready. I said, I'm getting my stuff.
Okay.
And I called my dad. I said, come and get me.
Okay.
And he said, what? And then I kept asking her to stop. And she was throwing the PlayStation at you.
The interrogation is far from typical. Tyrone confesses that Stephanie said some cruel things about his late son, which caused him to snap.
How many times did you fire, Tyrone? You don't know.
I just get
Okay. Where was your son?
He ran in and he took me there.
He went out and then he came back in? Was he hit the first time or did he...
I don't know. I just get...
Was he saying anything to you? What? You said you were trying to leave? What was he saying? You heard? You heard my mommy? Hold on, Tyrone. I'm just trying to understand you. Just calm down. Did he say you hurt my mommy? Is that what he said? Yes? Tyrone, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Did you have the gun on you, or where was the gun when you picked it up first?
It was by the bed right on the side of the bed and fell off of my knee when I left it. He was standing with the PlayStation.
Stephanie had the PlayStation? Okay. Was it your PlayStation or was it her PlayStation? It was yours? Okay.
The detective tries to be as patient as possible while digging deeper into the case. Their ability to tolerate someone with acting skills as poor as Tyrone's is truly commendable. It takes years of experience for detectives to master the skill of staying patient and maintaining a straight face through such theatrics. And if you think Tyrone is done acting or worn out, you're in for a surprise.
Let me ask you this. Do you live there?
We've been there about a year.
About a year?
Just moved back in.
You say you just moved back in? Is that correct? Okay. What made you move out in the first place?
I think we had argued
You had
a
argued.
couple of weeks before the surgery. Yeah.
Did you guys get into it a lot before? Done arguments? So, I'm sorry. Yes? You don't know? I know this is a lot right now, Tyrone. I'm just trying to understand what happened tonight, okay? What's the boy's name? Rodney?
Right.
Ryan? How do you spell that?
R-Y is what the fuck is.
Okay. R-Y? Okay. Are you his father? No? Okay. Where? You guys were having dinner. Okay. Right? Okay. Some argument started and you wanted to leave. Packing up your stuff. She says some nasty things to you. It sounds like. You said you had a son at one point?
My oldest son committed suicide 10 months ago.
10 months ago? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, man. That's terrible.
I was on the phone with my dad, but he was done.
Were you on the phone the entire time with your dad during this?
Yes.
When the shooting happened and everything?
I said, stop.
Okay.
I don't know where my mother was at the time. I always seemed to have the PlayStation. And just, I don't.
What's your dad's phone number?
It's in my phone.
Where's your phone now?
It's at the house.
It's at the house? Okay, what does it look like?
It's a black iPhone.
Black iPhone? Does it have a password?
If you turn it on, it's...
He claims he was on the phone with his father during the self-defense incident, but that story was debunked as evidence around the house suggested otherwise.
But you were on the phone with him, on your phone, when this happened?
On the messenger, because my phone is off.
Okay, so, because I remember on your 911 call, you said your phone was turned off. That's why I was just a little confused. So you were using the Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So you were on Facebook Messenger?
Yes.
Okay, what's your Facebook name?
Tyrone Johnson.
Tyrone Johnson? Okay, so I can probably find you.
Yes.
Okay.
Picture me and my son.
Okay. How many kids do you have? 5?
4 now.
4 now. Okay. Well, let me tell you something, man. In death or in life, they're still your kids. You have 5 kids. Okay? But it's always going to be in your heart, man. Okay, I know that. Okay? Listen, Tyrone. Let's get back to tonight, okay? Stay with me, Tyrone. Stay with me. You okay? You want some more water? You want some more water? What was that? No? Okay. All right. Do you want a minute? Do you need a tissue or something like that? No? Okay. Let's just keep breathing, man. Keep breathing. Let's keep breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Where was Rye when you first encountered Stephanie, when she had the PlayStation? Where was Rye when that happened? Okay. Was this before a shooting or after a shooting? Before the shooting? Okay. Where were you? I haven't been in your apartment, in the apartment over there, Tyrone, so I don't know what it looks like, okay? Can you try to help me figure it out? So where was everybody?
We were in the living room.
Okay.
And changed TV after I cooked.
Sure.
Because I wanted to watch the kid. And she was watching videos.
Right.
And we started arguing over it. And I got over there arguing the TV. And it just escalated.
Okay.
But it was nothing.
It was just verbal?
Yeah.
Just you two yelling at each other or whatnot?
And then I was like, what do you want to do? I can leave, this can be over.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I never dated. I said, you're not with a
Okay.
Yeah, that's
If observed correctly, his hand suddenly stopped shaking, only to start again moments later. While anxiety is a common symptom of PTSD, Tyrone was clearly trying to manipulate the situation, painting himself as a victim.
You said to her your last boyfriend was.
She said, I can see why your son killed himself because you. And I said, this relationship is over.
Okay. At this point, though, was there any physical
No, sir.
between the two of you?
I got up and hopped to the room.
You got up and hopped to the which room?
To the master room.
Okay.
And got on one knee roll and I got my back.
Okay.
And she came in like, you get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, I am.
Okay.
And that's what I done.
That's when you dialed your dad? Did your dad pick up?
Yes, he did. I was talking to
Okay. What's your dad's name?
Edward Johnson.
Edward Johnson? Where does Mr. Johnson live?
South Carolina.
He's in South Carolina?
Yes, I do down here in the morning.
Okay. And he'll
And
be.
she kept telling me to the back of me. I said, stop. I'm getting my stuff.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
She kept tussling in the back of me while I was on the bed. I said, stop. I'm getting my stuff.
What do you mean tussling in the back?
Like just kind of hit me in the back of my head like I didn't know you was and I was you gonna lie to your dad about your son. I said, Dad, she said, my son killed himself.
Okay.
And that's not funny.
No.
And I need you to come and get me. And I was putting my bags up on the depot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I came running to the room.
Okay.
By that time, she had already pushed me out of the depot.
Okay.
He started putting me in my mom. I said, I do it. I said, your mom leave. And I pushed her out. And I knew she had the PlayStation. I had to speak again for the time.
So, Tyrone, let's slow this down. So, just so I understand it. She pushed you off the knee roll. You're down. Are you down flat on the ground? Like how are you on the ground?
I'm sitting by the bed.
You're standing. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Sitting by the bed.
You're sitting by the
I
bed.
was by the door for the closet in the bathroom on the depot.
Okay.
And when she pushed me off the depot, I went back by the bed.
Okay.
I said, stop, I'm getting my stuff. And by the time I heard my dad had a son,
Okay.
and she won't let me leave.
Okay.
And she, please come and get me. And I heard my mom. And she said, I'm getting my stuff. And she had the PlayStation.
Okay.
I'm getting ready.
Okay. You said that Rye came in the room and said something to you. What did Rye say?
Why you know my mom? I said, I didn't know your mom.
Tyrone finally opens up about what happened, though it's still from his side of the story. He now reveals how Ricky was caught in the crossfire when he was shooting his mother.
And what did he do then?
He was on this side because I was on the floor.
He was on your left side? You pushed him off of you?
That's what she basically.
So
The gun was this.
the gun was right next to you?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so she had the PlayStation like this, and then you just grabbed the gun and just started firing? Okay. Do you remember who you hit first? You said earlier, listen, hold on.
Yes.
You said earlier that I ran out of the room and then came back in.
Thank you, sir. I just kept firing.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell me why?
I just wanted to be.
I know. When Rye came up to you, did he hurt you at all?
He was just on his side. I pushed him.
He was just on you, and you pointed to your left side.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you just pushed him off him.
Yes.
How big is Rye? Was he? Do you think he was just protecting his mama? You think so?
But I wasn't good. The only way the noise was she could push it off. That's it.
You think he just maybe misunderstood the situation?
I think so, sir. It wasn't. I was on the phone with my dad.
I know you were. I know. Because I could hear it on the 911 call, so I know that there was some other voice in there. There was no one else in the apartment, though?
I was on the phone with my dad.
Okay, but it was just you, Stephanie, and Rye in the apartment. Nobody else?
No, sir.
Okay. But Rye did not injure you at all? You just pushed him off of you?
Yes.
Okay. Does he, and you said you were down, you were kind of sitting on the ground? Is that correct?
In between them, trying to get my crutches off the bed.
Because you wanted to leave?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of sitting behind my bag and leaning on the bed and pushed me buffering. And she had the PlayStation and
When she had the PlayStation, did she say anything to you when she had the PlayStation?
She didn't really throw it at me, sir. I said, I'm leaving.
She was going to throw it at you?
Dad, you should come and get me.
Okay. Do you remember what you were aiming at?
I just started firing, sir.
You just started firing?
Yes, sir.
You saw how when the detective asked him about why he did it, he got plain quiet and stared at his hands for dramatic effect. Since his story claims to be under self-defense, the detective inquires about physical injuries.
What did she, when you started firing, what happened?
She fell. I rolled over and oh my God. I was coming back and I just started firing.
Rye was coming back and you just started firing? Is that what you just said?
But I don't.
Did you see where they were hit?
I went outside, sir.
You went outside?
This is not help me. My phone is off.
Did anyone?
I didn't see anyone, so I turned back around and I grabbed the house phone.
Okay.
So I gave my car.
Is that the phone you called 911 on, the house phone?
I couldn't find anyone outside. I couldn't go too far.
Okay, I understand.
So I called 911 inside the door.
Okay. What? Did you go back in the room and check on them?
The lady was telling me to do the CPR, but then the police showed up.
Okay. That was on the phone, though. That was the 911 people, right? Okay. Tyrone, are you bleeding anywhere?
I don't think so, sir.
You don't think so? Do you mind if I just check real quick? I'm just gonna look at your back real quick. Tell me if I don't want to. I'm in no way, shape, or form. Am I trying to injure you at all or anything? I just want to make sure. Okay. Is your foot? It doesn't look like any bleeding is down there or anything like that.
Just
Okay, let me do this for you. All right. Anything else? No, I don't see anything. Okay.
Can I lift this up, Tyrone?
Yes.
You have stitches or pins or anything in your feet? They just stitches out. I
Okay.
got stitches and pinned down there. 3 spots. They cut 4 spots.
Okay.
You can lift it, sir.
No, we're not. I want to make sure that we don't touch that at all or anything because I don't want to. Neither of us are doctors, okay? So I don't want to do anything to your ankle. I see it's bandaged up. I don't see any blood coming through or anything like that. So it looks like it's as good as it's going to be, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
The detective tries to move forward with the questioning and inquires about the murder weapon.
Are both Rye and Stephanie in the master bedroom?
They picked up the...
Well, just listen to what I'm asking you. Are Rye and Stephanie in the master bedroom?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where they're shot? Do you know if the gun went into lockback? You just laid it down? What kind of gun is it, man?
My foot.
It's a 40? Do you know what kind?
Yeah.
A Glock? The full size, the mid size, or the 22? So it's the big one. We used to carry those on duty years ago. How long have you had that gun? Years? Okay. Did you buy it? You bought it? Okay. Now, when did you buy it? 7 years ago? Okay. Do you normally, well, you were still staying in the apartment, so let me ask you this, how did it get to where it got to today, the gun?
Keep it at the bed.
By the bed? Is it locked up?
No, sir, I didn't.
You just keep it there? Okay. Do you keep a fully loaded magazine in it?
Yes, sir.
You do? Okay. Do you always chamber a bullet into the chamber, or do you have to lock it up?
I keep it always in.
So it's always ready to go? Because the Glock doesn't have a safety or anything like that, so your safety is this with the Glock, right? So, okay. Did you keep it by the bed? Where do you keep it by the bed?
Right.
Is there a nightstand on the floor? Is it in a box, or it's just the gun is out on the floor all the time?
Yes.
Okay. Is it close to anything? Is it hidden, or is it just in plain view on the floor?
Excuse me, my hygiene bag.
Like your hygiene bag? Okay.
Right before, so I couldn't see it.
Okay. And when you fell today, you fell near that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you say anything when you picked it up, or what happened?
I didn't say it.
It is clearly visible that when he is asked anything difficult, he seems to fall back into his hysteria and refuse to provide proper answers, just jumbles and whimpers.
Did Rye say anything to you when he came back into the room?
No, sir. I just kept...
You just kept firing?
Okay.
Unfortunately, that happened to me, okay? Does Stephanie does Stephanie have parents around here? What? I couldn't hear you. You're both from South Carolina. Okay, so her parents are in South Carolina. Does she have any family around here? None? Nobody? Okay. What about the father of her child? You don't know? Okay. Does she have Rye back in South Carolina?
I think so, sir.
Okay. How long have you all been together?
About a year.
About a year? Okay. Did you all meet in South Carolina or in Tampa?
South Carolina, sir.
And you all moved down to Tampa?
She was already here, sir.
Oh, she was
after my son killed his son.
Okay.
Especially killed him.
Okay. So you all met about a year ago?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In South Carolina?
Yes, sir. We knew each other from childhood.
Childhood?
Keeping in mind that he is still adamant on his self-defense story, this is the moment where his bad acting skills take leaps.
Tyrone, sometimes I get it. I know we snap. Okay, I know. Okay? What? I'm sorry. I don't know. I haven't been to your apartment. I haven't been to your apartment. Okay? I haven't been to the apartment. Huh? Okay. Okay, Tyrone, look at me. Tyrone, let's breathe. Breathe, okay? I haven't been to the apartment, so I don't know where they are. I don't know what's happened to them, okay? I don't. Huh? I know you said you didn't mean to do it. I know you want to leave. I know. Tyrone, what's just confusing me right now, okay? Listen, I want to slow this down. Okay, slow it down. Okay? Listen, when do you know how many shots you fired initially? Did you stop firing?
I did. I shot, sir.
Okay. And what did Rye do after you shot?
He went somewhere and he came. Yeah, fine. More.
How much time passed in between that?
Maybe. Sir, he went out of the room. He came back, sir. It's just, sir.
Okay. Did he have anything in his hands?
No, sir.
No? Oh, you don't know. Okay. Were either of them talking to you as this was happening?
You see, Stephanie was saying, she just kept calling me, and she was getting ready to hit me.
Okay.
Watch closely how he cries frantically, but when he realizes it isn't working in front of the detective, he abruptly stops.
Tyrone, I'm going to get a hold of your father. Okay? Promise you that. That's the one promise that I will tell you. I will get a hold of your father. Okay? And I'm going to make sure. I would think he might be actually, I don't know this for sure, but if he contacts us, I'll make sure to call him. That may be one of my number one priorities. Okay?
Tyrone Johnson.
I know. I'll get a hold of him. Okay? Because I want to talk to him. I want to know what he said. Okay? Well, what he heard at least on the phone. Okay? Man, this is an awful night. I know.
Oh,
You're just trying to turn on the Dallas Redskins game, huh?
We were going on a cruise.
You're going on a cruise in December?
They're here.
Okay. Tyrone, we're going to take some photographs. Okay? I'm going to set this down right here. Okay?
I'm going to get that in the sheet.
Yeah. We're going to get a change of clothes for you and whatnot. What we're going to do first is we're going to photograph you first, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll take your cuffs off and whatnot, have you take off your clothes, put them in separate bags, and then we're going to give you another set of clothes to put on, okay? Do you understand? Okay. All right. You're good right now. Get your arms up. Relax. Relax.
While Tyrone is being changed out of his clothes, there is an investigation going on at his house simultaneously.
Tyrone. Tyrone, I just got a question for you. When Ryan came back into the room, were you scared of him?
No, sir. I didn't know I could fire him, sir.
Okay. Where did his body fall?
Right beside his mom, and I just kept firing.
Okay. Okay. We're going to be with you in just a minute, okay? We got some people over at the scene now, and they're just going to relay to me what they got, and we'll go from there, okay? What we're going to do is, let's, here. What time is it?
21:43.
I'm going to stop this at 21:43. Tyrone, let's, would you mind, actually, no, let's just stay here. I think it'd be better just to stay here so you don't have to walk so much, okay? Just stay here for a little bit. Debbie's going to be right outside the room here. And I just got to talk to my partner real quick, okay? I just talked to one of my partners over at the scene over there. I got to clarify something, man. Okay? Why is there blood in Rye's room? So, Tyrone, here's what, and we're still in the very beginning of this, okay? But I want to ask you something. I want to put it to you this way, okay? Right now, when somebody watches this, okay, they're gonna make. There's gonna be a canvas, okay? There's a painting that there's a picture that you're painting right now, okay? The one light is this, what you told me, okay? You're a war veteran. You made a mistake tonight, okay? A tragic mistake. However, what I don't want to see happen is...
This is a crucial part of the investigation. The detectives found something completely contradicting Tyrone's story. Watch how they finally confront him for the truth.
Tyrone, if any of this part doesn't make sense to us, I gotta ask you about it, okay? The other side of this is Tyrone's a cold-blooded murderer who killed a child tonight.
Yes.
Okay. Then why is there blood and shell casings in his room? Okay. But understand, there's also evidence to show that the young man was more than likely trying to get away from you. There's blood on the bottom of his socks. Okay? There's blood in his bedroom. What it appears is the body was moved. Did you move that body? Tyrone, remember,
Yes, sir.
Tragic mistake? Cold-blooded murderer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you move that body?
No, sir.
Did you move any body?
No, sir.
Tyrone, look. I'm here just to tell your story, okay? It's all gonna be on the video,
Yes, sir.
okay? But Tyrone, I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Someone's gonna wanna know what happened here, okay? I wanna know what happened here. This is killing me inside right now.
Yes,
Okay? You seem like a guy who just fell on bad times and just something happened. And if that's what happened, it's a tragedy. It sucks.
sir.
Well, Tyrone, it appears that what you're telling me doesn't make sense with the scene. Okay? So again, Tyrone, I want to just make sure, because I don't have the luxury of just going on, you know what, Tyrone seems like a nice guy. I don't have that luxury. I just tell the facts of what happened. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And I can only go on what you tell me.
Yes, sir.
If what you tell me doesn't make sense with that scene, because the thing is this, man, and I've been doing this job a long time, I know that evidence will never lie to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay? But people will try to minimize and try to make themselves be out to be something that it's not. Okay? I get it. You and your girl were having an argument with you. She said something nasty to you that she should have never said to you before. I'd be pissed too. Okay? I have never lost a child like you've lost a child. Okay? I've been through some pretty tough times myself. Okay? Dealing with loss. Okay? But I can tell you this. I don't know how you feel about that. But if someone were to tell me about an experience that I've gone through and said something nasty about it, I'd be upset. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And sometimes, I know you were.
I called my dad to come and get me.
I know. But you also picked up a gun and started firing at people.
There was evidence of Ricky's blood in his bedroom, whereas his body was found in the living room. This does not go well with Tyrone's story.
Then why is there blood in his room? Explain that to me.
No, sir. I didn't move anyone, sir.
What?
When I looked up and I was standing there again,
Where was he standing? Where was he standing?
when I said Stephanie, and when I looked up, you were standing there.
How far away from you was she?
Maybe you, sir, and I just picked up the gun and kept firing.
And you fired at him while he was on the ground?
I just kept firing, sir.
Did you fire at him while he was on the ground?
I just kept firing, sir. I just kept firing.
You can't explain, though, how there's blood in his bedroom?
I didn't kill no one in his bedroom, sir. I didn't move his body, sir.
How did his body get there, man?
And he looked up and he was there. I kept firing, sir.
Okay. But you weren't in fear of him?
I don't know what was happening, sir. I just was shot.
The 10-year-old boy.
I don't know, sir. I wouldn't.
Tyrone, I'm not there. I didn't see it, okay? But when I do go there and I see it, I hope that it matches your story. What I'm being told right now, it doesn't. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't match. Which, again, remember over here
Yes, sir.
and over here? Where do you want to be?
I'm not a murderer, sir.
Where do you want to be?
I'm not.
Do you want a tragic situation where shit went bad? Or do you want Tyrone is manipulating everything and he murdered his girlfriend
Thanks,
and then he chased her 10-year-old son throughout the house, killed him,
sir.
and then dumped his body next to the mother?
I can't chase anyone.
Okay? I'm not in your shoes. I don't know how you feel right now. Okay? I don't. But just, I gotta know, man. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Because the evidence is not gonna lie to me. Okay? And if the evidence shows This side? I don't know what to tell you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
No. Sir.
But when somebody watches this someday, okay? What do you want them to see?
The rest of my life.
Okay, I know you do. We all are going to have to deal with this the rest of our lives. Okay? Well, there are 2 people dead tonight. Okay? I want to show you a picture.
Despite being confronted, Tyrone still stands by his story of self-defense and declines any claims the detective is making.
R.Y.? Is it Ryan?
I always call him.
You always call him Ryan. You don't know her kid's name?
Or Hero.
Or Hero? That was his nickname, was Hero? Sounds like Ryan was trying to protect his mother tonight. That's what I think.
And I wasn't doing it, sir. The only noise that he heard was me coming off of my knee.
Okay.
Hey, Tyrone. We've been doing this for a while, okay? And like Detective Florio say, there's things in these investigations that don't lie to us. Okay? Nobody's sitting here saying that you're lying to us. But one thing that we do know is that we have our squad mates at that apartment, and they're telling us something different than what you're telling us. Hold on. Just hear me out. Okay? Your girlfriend tonight questioned your manhood, and that pissed you off. And then she did the unthinkable. She insulted you by calling you a bitch. And she had the audacity to compare that to what your son did. And that pissed you off, and that made you snap. Okay? I don't know if you don't understand what we're telling you. But something else happened in Rye's room. Something happened in Rye's room. Follow me. We need you to tell us what happened in Rye's room. We know something happened in there. The only one in this whole conversation are all the people that are involved in that were at the apartment at the time of this incident that went down were you, Ryan, and Stephanie, correct?
Yes, sir.
The only person that I know of that had a gun is you.
Yes, sir.
I got shell casings in Rye's room.
Sir,
Okay.
I didn't.
The only person that had a gun is you. There's shell casings in Rye's room. How'd they get there?
I didn't do it, sir.
We know you did it because you told us that you shot them both.
That is true.
You can see his wall breaking and his acting getting weaker, but he still won't provide proper answers.
Where did you shoot him?
Sir.
You know that doesn't make a difference because what the scene is telling us, Detective Florio already told you. People can manipulate us and not always be truthful with us, but the scene's never going to lie. That's where we're going to keep that picture. Are we going to have? We're going to have this guy over here.
I can't move.
Okay. Where's your knee roller at?
Should be at the house.
Okay, where at in the house?
In the master bedroom.
Okay. How did you get to Rye's room?
I didn't have to go to this room, sir.
Then how did the shell casings get in there?
I don't
How'd the bullet holes get in the wall?
do.
How did blood get in there?
I don't did.
When Rye came back into the room, was he bleeding?
I don't know, sir. I just kept firing. I just kept firing, sir.
Where did you fire at?
In
Which one?
all over the master bedroom, sir. I just kept firing.
Does Rye have any guns?
I don't think so, sir.
Has he ever shot up his wall?
I don't think so, sir.
Have you ever seen any other bullet holes in his wall?
No, sir. I barely going by this room.
So there would be no reason for there to be any bullet holes in that wall. Is that a no?
1, 2,
People make mistakes,
I
Tyrone.
didn't mean to.
We know you didn't mean to. We're not calling you a cold-blooded killer. But we need to know what happened. We need to know what happened in Rye's room. So something could have happened in there?
I just know that.
Tragedy? Cold-blooded killer. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? What happened in Rye's room, Mass? What happened in there? You don't remember anything in Rye's room? Could you have gone into Rye's room?
Tyrone, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, okay? I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna disagree with you. Because I know that you can't move great, but I know you can move around because you told me you moved from the bedroom to the outside before the cops came. So I know you can move around.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So it's very possible that you could have moved from the master bedroom to Rye's room because Rye was scared and he was trying to get away from you. I didn't say you murdered anybody. It's an accident. Could have been an accident.
Detectives finally started pointing out the loopholes in Tyrone's story. Watch how the interrogation comes to an end and leaves Tyrone defeated with no answers.
That what you're telling me and what I will more than likely be able to prove are two very different things.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Tyrone, I'm not out to get you on anything. I just want you to tell me the truth.
I understand, sir.
Okay? Okay. You're telling me as you know.
Yes, sir. I didn't. Good.
Okay. All right. Tyrone, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have the deputy stand by outside here with you. What we're probably going to do is we're going to move you down to one of the rooms down there. Okay? And I got to work on some paperwork. And I'll be back to tell you exactly what's going to go on, okay?
The verdict is in, guilty of 2 counts of murder. That's what the jury has handed down in the capital murder trial.
Despite Johnson's emotional pleas for mercy during sentencing, Judge Christopher Sabella described the murders as heinous and atrocious, affirming the death penalty in 2021. PTSD is very common in veterans, and Johnson was seeking treatment for it too. What is more interesting is that he was also under treatment for aggressive disorder. This might be the reason for him snapping, yet the real motive is yet to be discovered. Johnson claimed that he was under treatment for both of them. While things were going well with the family, this tragic incident took place when Stephanie started an argument on television, and when he refused to abide, she verbally abused him and his deceased son, and that made him snap. Johnson claims it to be an act of self-defense, yet it still wasn't clear as to why he had to kill a 10-year-old under self-defense. Stephanie Willis's father, Robert Hewitt, expressed that while the sentence is deserved, it does not bring closure. What are your thoughts about it? Drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.